So do I just add up all the?
Yeah,
Right.
it's
That's
that.
the answer.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Okay, so I think that'd be so 9, 19, 26, 30.
Yeah, so that is 30. What is the median of these numbers?
6.
Yeah. What is the range of these numbers?
8.
Yeah. What is the median of these 6 numbers? How would you do this?
Is it 11 and a half?
Yeah, I think so. You put them in order. 11 and a half. What is the mode for the top numbers there?
8.
That's it. What is the mode for, let's say, this one? The modal number of cars, whatever.
Is it just nothing?
No.
Um.
So if I was to write this out the long way, there,
Oh wait. I think it's 1, isn't it?
yeah, it's 1. Basically, there would be 12 ones. 8, 9,
Right.
10, 11, 12. Then there'd be 8 twos, and so on. And so the mode is 12. Sorry, the mode is 1.
Yeah.
So how about for this one down here?
The mode. 1 would have the highest mode.
And how about this one?
3 would have the highest mode.
That's it. So 3 is the mode, yeah, highest frequency. Okay, the modal class interval.
Um. Is it 60 and then it's smaller than A, which is equals or smaller than 80?
That's it. And so their age is between 60 and 80. That's the mode for that one. Okay, box plots. What is the median? Any idea about this?
I would guess 37.
Yep. So that line is the median. It's 3 before 40. That's 37. How do you get the interquartile range?
Don't I take the upper quartile and subtract it? No. Yeah, I do upper quartile minus.
Yeah.
Would that be? Do you want? So would that be like? Um, yeah, so that'd be like 52 minus 40.
Yeah.
So, um, so would that be like 12?
12. That's it. Yeah. So the range is, the whole length, the interquartile range, just that length there. Okay, cumulative frequency. What is the difference between the two tables? What difference do you notice? One is a frequency table, one is a cumulative frequency table.
Okay. So in the bottom table, the starting number is always 170.
Yeah, that's it.
Frequency, yeah.
And so, yeah, so it's always 170 in this case. Okay, so complete the cumulative frequency table. Let's do the one on the right. So, what would go in the first box? X is between 0 and 10.
5.
How about the next one?
Was it like 20 or something?
So it's the next one, instead of it being 10 to 30, it's 0 to 30.
Yeah.
So that's like 0 to 30.
So 15. Also, 30, sorry.
So the frequency was 5. So what's the frequency from 10 to 30?
From 10 to 30. 11.
And so what's the frequency from 0 to 30?
16.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so the next one is 0 to 50.
So, 39.
Yeah.
52. 60.
That's it. Okay, so same idea, this one on the left.
Okay, 11. 24. 36. 40.
That's it. So cumulative frequency is like a running total of the frequency. Any questions there?
No.
Okay. And it's helpful for things like finding where the median is. These are very similar. Very similar. Okay, so this one, you have to draw a cumulative frequency graph from the table. So they give you a cumulative frequency table. Any idea how you'd go about drawing a graph for this data?
So would I go, so in age, wait, is this going to be like a bar graph or
a line graph?
Okay, so for age, would you put a dot on 20,
right?
And then go up 25?
Yeah. Go on.
And then would you then for the next one would you go up 30 and then with cumulative frequency across 30 and then cumulative up to 70?
Yeah.
And yeah, so 40 across and 138 up.
That's it. And so on. And any idea why you choose the last number instead of like a middle number like 10 or something for the first one?
Is it because each number could have 10 into it? Or
so it's kind of, a lot of people will just use an estimate and they'll say, well, 0 to 20, I'll just estimate that their age is 10. For cumulative frequency, you use the last number, and that's because that would be all of them added up.
Right.
So because you're accumulating, from 0 to 10 would be, you'd expect it to be half of that frequency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for 20, it would be the full thing, and that's why you do it. Okay, and then last thing you do is you join these up. You can use a straight line or a curved line. A curved line is better, but straight line is fine. Okay, any questions there?
No.
I'll come back to that in a second. So I just want to say, so plot correctly at the ends of the intervals. Yeah, the ends of the intervals. Okay, so this one, hang on, I'll find a different one. Yes, you have to use this graph to estimate the median. Any idea how you do this?
No.
If there are, so this is slide 26. So the median, when you have an odd number of data points, is the middle number. And to get the median, you always do n plus 1 over 2.
Yeah.
So in this case, 5 plus 1 over 2 will be the third number, and that's what it was. So I go back to cumulative frequency. So this one, there's 60 people. So how would you get the position for the median for this one?
Would it be 60 plus 1 over 2? Or?
Yeah. And that is? Oh, it's 30 and a half, 3.5. So that is the 30.5th person, driver. And so on cumulative frequency, you could go to 30.5, go across and hit the line.
Yeah.
So you go to 30.5, go across, hit the line. Because you're just doing an estimate, because you're just using the line, this is just an estimate. And so for cumulative frequency, you don't have to do n plus 1 over 2. You can just do n over 2. So for cumulative frequency, the median will be the n over 2 position.
Right.
So you just half it. So there's 60 people. So we just look at person 30. And the reason being is because if you go to person 30, go across, hit the line, you can see that it's very close anyway. And because it's just an estimate anyway, it really won't make much of a difference. So what does it look like the median test score is?
30.
So it's the 30th person. What score did they get?
40.
Yeah. So in this case, the median is 40. So you just half the number of people, go up to that, go across, hit the line, go down. Any questions there?
No.
Okay, so this one, 40. Okay, how about this one?
Would the median weight be 170?
That's it. So person 30 is in the middle, because we just take the simple median, because it won't make much of a difference. And so it is 170 grams weight. Okay, this time they don't give us how many people or things there are. So what would we do here?
Is the answer just going to be like 65 or whatever?
Yeah, basically the graph goes up to 80, so there's 80 people.
Yeah.
And so go up to 40, go across, hit the line, and it looks like, so in this case, 2, 4, 6, maybe 67.
Yeah.
And when 67 seconds, I want to see what they said. So 68, okay. When you draw your own graph and then you use your own graph, they're quite tolerant. When they give you a graph, they want it to be exact. So use your ruler when you do this.
Right.
To get it exact. Okay, how about this one?
Is the answer